This finale doesn't open with chaos, it opens with belief. We cut back to a flashback scene where Simon and his dad are watching the Wonder Man movie. And his dad tells him something that shapes his entire life. You're not just good, you're gifted. And if you work for it, there's no limit. And one day, he wants to see Simon on the big screen. By the end, Simon will learn exactly how much this gift will cost. We cut back to present day, and the Wonder Man soundstage explosion is everywhere on the news. Cops are everywhere, they're shutting down streets, the news covers it on all stations. And Simon's at his apartment watching this all unfold on TV. Then he picks up the phone, makes a call to his mom, lets her know that he loves her. Then after the phone call, his phone rings again, and it's Trevor. This scene changes everything. Trevor tells Simon that he gets it, all of it, and that he owns his mistakes and he refuses to let Simon pay for them. He tells him that this movie's his one shot to enjoy it and live his life. Trevor knows what he has to do, and Simon knows this is a goodbye. Then back to Simon's TV, the news cuts back in. Trevor Slattery comes on screen, but not as Trevor. He's full Mandarin at this point. No jokes, no mask. He's calling it brain warfare. Entertainment as control, narrative as power. Then the truth drops. He's never been the side character. He's always been the Mandarin. This wasn't betrayal, it was sacrifice. Trevor takes the fall so Simon doesn't have to. And here's where the episode hits harder. Simon reports right back to work that same day. Von Kovac doesn't comfort him, he pushes him. Use the pain, use the loss, let misery drive the bus. Then we see the wardrobe guy come up to Simon with the perfect glasses, the Wonder Man glasses, the original ones Brent Willard wore in the 80s. Legacy, pass forward. The scenes that they're shooting mirror Simon's life. Betrayal, refusal to quit, hope against impossible odds. Simon isn't just acting anymore, he is Wonder Man. And for the first time, he earns it. After the movie comes out, it was such a big hit, the industry starts reacting quickly towards Simon. Everybody wants to work with him, they want to do sequels. Simon wins, but Trevor's gone. Then the episode pivots. Away from Hollywood, we meet Chuck Eastman, a normal guy that's crushed by stress, bills, and by a system that doesn't care. And Simon does something unexpected. He tells Chuck while they're sitting at the bar that he's working on a secret movie role, nobody can know about it, and he needs to shadow his life for this role. And Chuck says, sure, it's going to be boring, but why not? Lo and behold, Chuck works for Department of Damage Control at the prison. And he fudged some names and stuff so Simon could come to work with him that day. Simon goes off path, finds Trevor. When Simon's at Trevor's cell, at the same time, Agent Cleary's at his desk figuring out, because he ran more tests at the explosion scene, that it's ionic energy, which means they can connect that to Simon. Trevor's like, don't do this, don't waste your shot. He's like, nope, I'm getting you out of here. So he breaks off the cell door, grabs Trevor, and Trevor's like, how are we going to escape? There's guards everywhere. And they look up at the ceiling and they just burst right out of the jail that way. And so the last thing we see is Trevor and Simon in the air shooting off. And the next thing we see is Agent Cleary running to Trevor's cell and looking up through a hole to the sky. This wasn't a superhero finale, it was a human one. Wonder Man ends with a simple truth. Power isn't strength, it's a choice. And Simon finally makes his. We're so close to the 500 subscriber mark. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and we'll see you in the next video.